Make sure to check out my Patreon for exclusive videos never before seen on YouTube. And don't forget to also check out the memberships on my channel page to join and gain access to perks and see videos early. Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell and be notified of new videos. All the support goes to the production of the channel for better content. Now let's get into the video. What if Goku was a legendary Super Saiyan Part 7? We last kicked off this series with Lord Champa arriving at Beerus' planet. Goku and Vegeta was doing the same exact weight training as the original, wearing those giant sumo-like suits. Now, from what we do know, is the fact that Champa did challenge Beerus to the fight for the Super Dragon Balls, as we all know, and they did kind of fight over food like the original. All that would actually happen the same. Goku was surprised to meet Champa, and the fact that he looks just like Beerus, and Whis does explain the other universes and how it works, and etc, etc. All that happens the same. Most of the leading up to getting all the members happens the same here. Of course, it'll be the same exact team as last time. The main fighters we'll be focusing on, of course, Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Beerus' little secret character that he got, Monaka. Now, if you guys know, Monaka is a fake character that Beerus kind of made, faking that he was like the strongest being in the entire universe that Beerus has ever fought. And Beerus did that to motivate Goku a little bit. It was a little gag character. Now, Goku would be happy to meet him, as he kind of does want to fight him really bad, but of course Beerus says no, not right now, we gotta focus on the tournament. Now, it is the same exact fighters from the original, including Hit, Kaba, Vegeta, Botamo, and Frost. All those members are the exact same, nothing would change there. Now, a lot of the fighting would actually happen pretty much relatively the same, with Goku versus Botamo, then Goku fighting Frost. In terms of this what if though, when Frost does kind of drug Goku, it would still knock him out, he would get knocked out of the ring, but of course it was found of cheating. Now this is when Piccolo, of course, would fight him, and he would lose, and that's when Jaco does actually notice that he has a needle, and this is when Vegeta finally gets his time to shine. Now Vegeta would easily knock out Frost without much of an issue. Then we would then cut into also the Kaba fight as well, which we talked about, to where Vegeta meets with Kaba and he fights him. Pretty much that would happen the exact same with Vegeta showcasing Super Saiyan Blue as well, just to show him. Now, of course, the fight with Vegeta, that still happens the same as well, to cover that up too. Vegeta would have a more easier time handling him, since Vegeta is actually a little bit is stronger than the original Vegeta, so he can handle him, but roughly the same fight. Now, this is when Hit would show up. Now, Vegeta would actually still lose against Hit, but it would take a couple more blows to knock out Vegeta, and it wouldn't be such a one-sided fight. But, of course, Vegeta never seen that technique before, so Hit would be able to overpower him without him knowing. It would just be more durable and take longer to do so, but Vegeta would still lose. As Vegeta would, of course, show Super Saiyan God Evolution, and then he would then showcase Super Saiyan Blue to try and figure out Hit's movements. Hit was far too fast, and he doesn't know how it's working, but he's hitting his vital points, and Vegeta would be knocked out of the ring. Next would of course be Son Goku. He would land, and he would be excited to fight Hit. Hit's very powerful, and he can see that. Now Goku would then go into base form first to begin their fight. As you guys know, this version of Goku is far stronger than the original. He would actually give Hit a pretty decent fight, but Goku needs to step it up against Hit, as he's starting to figure out his technique and how he's doing it. Remember, Goku's a prodigy. Even before the legendary Super Saiyan stuff, Goku was able to figure out techniques within multiple seconds, and on top of that, he's able to figure out and adapt during a fight, which is like he did in the original. Now, Goku would then showcase the Ikari state, then go into Super Saiyan 1, and he would mix Super Saiyan with the legendary Super Saiyan ability to make the green Super Saiyan form, bulking up a little bit, and then the real fun fight would begin here. Now, Hit would actually land a couple more blows on Goku, but Goku was purposely letting Hit hit him, quote, because he wants to learn this technique first, as he can't get a solid reading on it. But then, as Hit does a time skip once more, Goku would actually block the attack, and he would smirk. Now he figured out Hit's technique, and the real fight begins as Goku overpowers Hit very quickly. Now, as we know that Hit is extremely powerful with his techniques, but once when you figure out how to overpower that, Hit's kind of in some trouble, because he's an extremely powerful fighter, but not to the likes of Goku. And Hit does adapt and grow stronger, increasing his time frame to where he can time skip, but it will not be enough to catch up to Goku, As Goku, as he's fighting, his power level is increasing as he's fighting. Fighting against hits, of course, well, raising adaptation as well. But Goku far superior to Hit, and Hit would then try his final movement on Goku, but it would not be enough, as Goku would then overpower Hit, knocking him out of the ring. Goku does not have Super Saiyan Blue, nor does Goku ever mix Kaioken, so Goku would not run out of stamina to beat Hit. And they're not so close in power to where Hit can soon overcome Goku. So Goku's potential is so high, and he's far superior to Hit at this point. He's hundreds of times stronger than his original self. Hit just has no chance of beating him at this current point in time. But Goku was really happy. Hit was extremely strong, and those techniques are crazy. Now Goku knows that Hit was holding back a little bit, as one of the rules was to not kill. But of course, Universe 7 has won. Now, as we do know, Beerus would still kind of wish for Champa's Earth to be brought back. That would happen the same. Now, this is when Goku would meet Zeno. And the exact same thing happens, to where he plays with Zeno and shakes him in the air and shakes their hand. And of course, everybody else was freaking out, especially the angels and the Kais, and mainly the gods of destruction too. But Zeno really likes Goku, and Zeno says, "You're super strong." And of course, they want to play with Goku again sometime. Now, they would all return home, and this is where some things are going to be changing. Now, what about the Goku Black arc? Well, we are actually going to cut into that right now. Now, future Trunks would still show up to the future the exact same. And who would it actually be to actually become the version of Black? Who would Zamasu actually take over? Well, for what if purposes, and because I really like the character, remember Goku died because of the heart virus, but Zamasu does go to a different timeline. It's very iffy. But Zamasu does see that the Saiyan does have amazing potential, but the power that he holds is way too primalistic and beastly to control. So Zamasu doesn't really find that a fitting power, but he finds Vegeta, and Vegeta has number one, has God Ki. Goku doesn't have God Ki, even though it's true he's very powerful, but he does not possess God Ki or abilities, so Zamasu doesn't see that as willing. He also doesn't find it as kind of rude or mean or kind of disgracing the gods. But Vegeta, that's why Zamasu picked Goku, because Goku was stronger than Vegeta, and he also had God Ki, which Zamasu found perfect to kind of become the very thing that he hated. Well, he becomes Vegeta, who's a prideful Prince Saiyan who has kind of ruined the mortal ways and has kind of misused the god, so Zamasu would definitely pick him. Now, this would actually hit more home to Trunks, as it's his own father who Trunks thought is destroying everything. And of course, Vegeta would still kill Bulma, that happens the same. Trunks was able to make it back to the past. Now, during the current timeline, Goku would then meet up with him. All of the events would happen the exact same. Even the same battle that Vegeta Black would have with Goku. Now, actually, during this fight, it would actually be Vegeta that does want to go up and fight. He would tell Kakarot to step back, this is mine, just because of the fact that some fool is using his body, even though he doesn't know that yet. But to him, he's like, there's no way, I'm definitely, the only person who's going to beat me is me. He doesn't want Kakarot to get the limelight again. So Vegeta would begin his battle using Super Saiyan 2. They'll pretty much be dead even like the original, but then Vegeta Black was then pulled back to the future timeline. Now, a lot of the events would happen the same, all up until they would finally go to the future to defeat Vegeta Black. During this battle, very quickly Vegeta obviously is going to go fight Vegeta Black by himself. He would then showcase Super Saiyan God, and Vegeta Black was amazed by the God power. He would begin to overpower Vegeta Black. Now, Vegeta Black would then showcase Super Saiyan Rose. And it would be a very interesting battle until Vegeta is furious enough that he would then showcase Super Saiyan God Evolution, which Black has never seen before, and Vegeta would begin to overpower him. Now, by the way, we know that Rose is equivalent to Super Saiyan Blue, but Vegeta Black at this current point in time has not unlocked the full powers of his potential yet, so Vegeta with this 20 times power up can overpower him for a period of time, but we'll get there. Now the other Zamasu would still appear, and he's still immortal from the Super Dragon Balls. That happens the same, so Trunks and Goku, well mainly Goku, would go fight Zamasu, and Goku is easily handling Zamasu. Zamasu is strong, but he's like, he got kind of beat up a little bit by Super Saiyan 2 Goku in Super. This version of Goku is so much more powerful than the original. Zamasu doesn't have a chance. Now, of course, you can't kill a person that's immortal. You would have to completely destroy him, so Goku would kind of just hold him off, and Trunks would also tag in to fight as well. Now, this is when Vegeta Black starts learning and using anger in his battle power, and this is when he unlocks more power of the Rosé. Now, during this time, he would then start to overpower Vegeta. Now, Vegeta here would then showcase Super Saiyan Blue, and they'll begin their battle once more, pretty much being dead even. Until Black would then showcase his little Demon Keyblade ability, and he would kind of stab Vegeta right in the stomach and severely injure him. Luckily, though, Goku brought us Saiyan Senzu Beans. I don't know why they didn't do that in the original. They brought Senzu Beans with them, by the way. That's kind of like a crutch to bring every time. Now, Trunks would get his father out of the way, as it was now Goku's turn. Now, Goku was actually furious that Vegeta Black killed his best friend Vegeta and hurt Bulma, not to mention too killing her. Goku has had enough of this. Goku would then showcase the legendary Super Saiyan mixing with, of course, the normal Super Saiyan ability, kind of mixing the two together so he doesn't go full out, and he would then begin the battle. He would easily overpower Vegeta Black, as Goku here is far superior to it. Now, when Zamasu does team up and they fight fluently together, it is kind of a more evenish fight, but Goku's still overpowering them, as they're commenting on how his battle power is rising significantly non-stop. Now, they would then run out of options as they don't know what else to do. They would then fuse into Merge Zamasu. Now, Merge Zamasu would actually start to overpower Goku, and he would actually get a sneak attack on Goku, surprising him and knocking him to the ground. Now, this is when Trunks and Vegeta, mainly Trunks, would actually have his moment to where he would transform into his, I guess you can say, Super Saiyan Rage, or the Rage Super Saiyan ability. And with the help of Vegeta using Super Saiyan Blue, him and Trunks would begin their fight with Zamasu, but they'll start to begin to falter. Now, remember, the Supreme Kai was there with Gowasu. Now, they would exclaim, oh wait, just use the Potara earrings, you guys can do fusion. Now, remember, Goku and Vegeta doesn't know what fusion is. The Potara earrings, they've never used it before in their life. Vegeta would never fuse with Kakarot ever. Now, of course, Supreme Kai says, wait, Goku, just go into your full power Super Saiyan form. You can easily beat this guy. But Goku states, I don't want to do that because I'm having a hard time controlling it. I could do more damage than good. And I can't think straight in that form. But that might be the only option that they have. So, you would then have Vegeta and Goku. After a little bit of bickering back and forth, Goku states, if we don't do this, Vegeta is going to kill everything. And then he's going to go to the past and kill everybody else. You would want your precious Bulma and children to die? Now, of course, this would kind of get under Vegeta's skin, as Supreme Kai states, yes, they're only going to last about an hour, which I absolutely hate that they did that. The two would then fuse for the first time, becoming Vegito. This is what we've all been waiting for. Now, there is something different here. Would they be able to turn Super Saiyan God or Blue, or would they turn into a legendary Super Saiyan? As you know, they're both completely different. Well, they're actually going to be mixed, as Vegeta would then smirk and mix the powers of Super Saiyan Blue with the powers of the legendary form, as this is possible, and it would be a bluish-green color, as he would bulk up a little bit, and his power level was absolutely astounding. Vegeta was already incredibly strong. Not to mention you have Goku on your side, with legendary Super Saiyan power, and the powers of a god, with their rival boosting the earrings as well. This Vegito is beyond stronger than the original one. He would easily overpower Zamasu, and Zamasu started mutating. But as we all know, plot kicked in, and the fusion would then completely turn off. Now, what are they going to do against Zamasu here, as, well, Zamasu's, like, immortal. What are they going to do? The fusion defused. They don't really know what to do. Trunks would then somehow learn the Spirit Bomb and put it into his sword and kill Zamasu the same exact way like the original. But as we know, Zamasu wasn't truly dead. As he was now surrounding the universe as kind of like a void of Zamasu's, Goku still has the Zeno button from the original. So he would then summon Zeno and completely, well, kind of tell Zeno, hey, that's a bad guy, destroy it. Zeno would completely destroy the future timeline. Well, I guess you say all of Universe 7, really. And of course, That's all finished. The Goku Black Arc is now done. They return home. Trunks was able to get the time machine fixed, and he would return to a different timeline, but the same kind. Now, of course, Goku and Vegeta. Goku would then smile at Vegeta, saying, hey, that was actually fun fusing. Vegeta hated every second of it, but he does commend that that was a powerful ability that they never knew that they could do before. They didn't know that the earrings could fuse two beings into that. At least it was for a short time. Now, of course, time would go on very peacefully until later on. And that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get this video to 300 likes, and I shall continue it as well. Post your comments down below. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers, and I will talk to you all later.